Hello and welcome. I'm going to share with you a short practice of chair or seated yoga, and you might be practicing from a chair because maybe there are some issues about getting up and down off the floor, or maybe you're finding yourself in a chair at work and you can incorporate your yoga or meditation in your day-to-day working life. So you've got a chair, you need to find a comfortable seated position so you fully feel the support of the chair beneath you, and just for now the support of your chair behind you. If your feet don't comfortably rest down onto the floor, well then use some support, maybe a block or a folded blanket, and just for now just settling back into your seat, one hand resting on top of the other. Time now for you to arrive to your practice, which in essence is to arrive to yourself. Bringing the palms of your hands together, bring your hands into this devotional position, your practice really devoted to yourself. And with your eyes closed, maybe bowing for a moment your head toward your hands, symbolically to surrender your head to your heart, yourself to your higher self. Then, still with the palms of your hands resting together, if your eyes are closed, opening your eyes, palms together ever so loosely now, interlacing your fingers, keeping your elbows low, and just beginning to explore this gentle circling movement as you articulate your fingers, your thumbs, your wrists. If there's any sounds, any pops, any cracks, as long as there's no pain, they're to be welcomed. Shows there is movement. Now, if you want to take your elbows a little out to the side, let it become now more of an undulating movement. But you still feel your seat beneath you. You still feel the floor beneath your feet, and sensing the space around your body. Fingers interlaced. Lower your elbows and then gently pressing the heels of your hands forwards, and then very sensitive to your shoulders as you extend through your arms. Now gently lifting your arms. There's still the space between your shoulders and your neck. And as you settle into your seat, reaching up a little higher to breathe in, and then reaching up and just a little over to the right. You don't need to go too far. On the breath out, it's to that upright position to inhale, then over to the left as you begin to breathe out. Once more to this upright position, reaching high, breathing in and then release. Let it be a sensory experience, trailing your fingers through the air as you bring your arms back down to rest, still your feet at about hip socket width apart, with your knees parallel. Take a simple twist. Bring your left hand to rest across your right knee, your right hand either to the base of the chair or to the back of the chair, softening your shoulders, still very much that feeling of lengthening through your spine. Now to turn and to gently twist to the right, so your shoulders softening back and down. As you turn, as you twist, a feeling of being drawn up almost through the crown of your head. Breathe. And then with your arms low to this forwards position, to inhale, turning, twisting to the left. So your right hand across your left knee, your left hand to the chair, softening, settling your shoulders, lengthening through your spine as you now turn and twist to the left. Each time you breathe in, to imagine your spine subtly lengthening. And as you keep the length in your spine, your body turning, your body twisting each time you breathe out. Keeping your arms low, now to return back to this forwards position. Your feet, your legs as they are, lightly clasping your elbows or your forearms, And again, sensitive to your shoulders, lifting your elbows high, feeling your side ribs expand, taking a breath in, and then lowering your elbows onto your thighs, onto your legs, making sure you're sitting well back into your seat as you slide your elbows, as you slide your arms forwards. And just allow for now, if you can, your upper body to hang. So the emphasis more now upon release, upon letting go. And then sliding, drawing your elbows back as you find your way back into your seat, releasing your arms. Give your arms, legs a little bit of a shake. And then again, as you find your seat, now maybe just sit a little away from the back of the chair if you can. So you feel your head, neck and spine balanced, keeping your left hand resting down, taking your right arm away to the right, making a loose fist. Settle your shoulders, relaxing your shoulders, and then tilting your left ear toward your left shoulder, subtly adjusting the angle of your chin, and get the optimum feelings through the right side of your neck. Breathe. And then to return your head, your neck and spine back into balance, rest your right hand down, make a loose fist with your left hand, and to level your shoulders, to relax your shoulders, now your right ear towards your right shoulder, subtly adjusting the angle of your chin, subtly adjusting the angle of your left arm. Breathe. There's no tension to your jaw, so still soft in your inner mouth. To bring your head, your neck, your spine back into alignment and lightly resting your left hand down. Give your shoulders a little shrug. And again with the idea, maybe just sitting a little away from the back of the chair. Shoulders level, shoulders relaxed. And simply tilting now, leaning your right ear towards your right shoulder, bringing your chin towards your chest. Your left ear towards your left shoulder, bringing your chin back towards your chest. Right ear to right shoulder, your chin towards your chest, your left ear to your left shoulder. So these last few movements, these last few rounds, in your own time, and as much as it can be, it's a smooth and fluid movement. To bring your chin towards your chest, the feeling of your breastbone gently lifting towards your chin, and to feel your shoulder blades sliding down your back with an awareness of the lengthening now through the back of your neck. Bringing your chin then back to parallel with the floor, releasing your hands from your knees. Now, two different options. You're either going to rest your fingertips to your shoulders. Now, some people find that can be quite challenging for their shoulders. If that's the case, keeping your hands resting to your thighs, to your legs. And if your fingertips are touching your shoulders, so you draw your elbows in towards each other, lifting your elbows high. To breathe in, your elbows out to the sides, back and down. On the breath out, so it's towards each other, lifting. To breathe in, out to the sides, back and down. To breathe out. So again, you find your own movement. You experience your own practice. Almost as if you're giving yourself a very gentle shoulder massage. Now, if it's too strong, fingertips to shoulders, just roll your shoulders with your hands resting onto your legs. So one or two more circles moving in this direction. We then simply change the direction. So it's elbows down out to the side, elbows lifting as you breathe in, towards each other and down on the breath out. So out to the side, lifting to breathe in, towards each other and down on the breath out. Last few rounds. Again, not really an exercise, more your own personal shoulder massage. One or two more circles as you move in this direction to simply then lower your elbows, release your hands. And again, if it helps, give your arms, legs a little bit of a shake, sitting and just for a moment settling back into your seat. So shoulders, your shoulders, now level your shoulders, relaxed. Either to keep your feet, your legs as they are, or now seeing if you can bring your legs together. You can even cross your right foot, your right leg over the left. Doesn't matter if that doesn't feel right, keeping both feet down. With your right leg crossing over the left leg, again we're going to take another twist. So if you're leaning towards the back of the chair, again maybe just sitting a little away from the chair to lengthen through your spine as you breathe in. Now turning, now twisting to your right as you begin to breathe out. Your left hand to your right knee, right hand to the base or the back of the chair. An eye for the details, so not going as far as you can as soon as you can. Softening your shoulders down, lengthening through your spine, lengthening through the back of your neck as you turn to look toward your right shoulder or even over your right shoulder. Breathe. To return back to this forwards position. Uncross your right foot, resting your right foot down, this time to cross your left leg over your right leg, but only if that feels right for you. Settling into your seat, lengthening through your spine to breathe in. A simple turn, a simple twist now to the left. So finding the initial alignment, settling through your seat, lengthening through your spine, now turning, now twisting to your left. And as you feel your breath, in a way you incorporate your breath. That feeling of your spine lengthening each time you breathe in. The feeling of your spine, your body gently turning each time you breathe out. Really just the suggestion of movement. And then to return again back to the forwards position, releasing your arms and cross your left leg. Have a little shake out, sitting back into your seat, your feet to about, again, hip or hip socket width apart, and the outer edges of your feet sitting parallel upon the floor. And as we did earlier on, just catch hold of your elbows or your forearms, lifting your elbows high. Feel your side ribs expand to breathe in. Your elbows resting onto your legs, sitting well back into your seat. And again, if it feels right for you, draw your elbows forward and even just dangling your elbows over your legs. Allow your upper body to fold, to hang forwards. Still holding your elbows, lightly clasping your arms, draw your arms back, and as you start to sit a little more back into your seat, releasing your hands now to catch hold of the base of the chair. To move on to the ball of your right foot, and for some people that's far enough. If you can lift your right foot, if you can extend through your right leg, and then making some simple circles with your right foot, with your right ankle. Make the circles in the opposite direction. Right leg extending, push away through your right heel, draw the toes of your right foot back and maybe lift your leg a little higher. Notice if you've become tense around your shoulders, relax your shoulders, soften your facial muscles. Bend your right knee, rest your right foot down. And as you sit back into your seat, now to extend, through your left leg. If it's too much, lifting your left leg, keeping the sole of your left foot to the floor, otherwise left leg lifting, left leg extending, making those simple circles. And not just circling your foot to your ankle, again, movement to your toes, toe, foot, ankle flexibility, very important because it forms the foundation of your stance. Make the circles in the opposite direction. Left foot, left ankle becoming still, then resting your left foot down. Take the formality from your practice, a little bit of free movement to bring your hands to rest eventually back onto your knees. Give your shoulders a little shrug so we don't want any tension to manifest back into our shoulders. I'm going to make a very simple circling movement now from the seat. So hands to your knees, just leaning your right shoulder a little over to the right and then moving forward but still with your breastbone lifting, left shoulder to the left, and as you hold on to your knees, even a feeling of pressing back between your shoulder blades, right shoulder to the right, forwards with your breastbone lifting, left shoulder to the left, and again, if you can feel it pressing back between your shoulder blades. So 1 or 2 more circles as you move in this direction. I've got a creaky chair, it's the chair that's creaking, not me. Well, I hope so. And then we change the direction. So it's to the left, forwards, to the right. That feeling again, if you can, pushing back between your shoulder blades. As you move forward, your breastbone lifting. Again, a smooth and fluid movement. 1 or 2 more circles as you move in this direction. Eventually to find your way back to sitting. Give your shoulders a little shrug, resting one hand back into the other. Take a moment to reconnect with your breath, to the subtle play of your breath around the tips of your nostrils. So hands resting to your legs. To seal the practice, we're going to finish with a few breath coordinated movements of our hands, our arms. Sometimes call this the swimming breath. So bringing the palms of your hands together, maybe to feel the warmth between your hands, maybe to feel the warmth in that space behind your breastbone. Settling through your seat, palms resting together, and after this next breath out, palms resting together to reach up high. Breathing in, trailing your fingers through the air, floating your arms down to breathe out. So it's palms together, reaching your fingertips towards the ceiling, towards the sky, your side ribs expand. Breathing in, trailing your fingers through the air as you breathe out. And again. Inhale. Exhale. Final time, reaching high. Breathing in. And then trailing your fingers through the air as you breathe out, eventually to bring your hands back to that devotional position. Your hands resting in front of your chest, in front of your heart space. Close your eyes. Can you feel that warmth between your hands? Can you feel the warmth in that space behind your breastbone? Then palms together, eyes closed. If you're wearing glasses, just maybe safely resting your glasses for a moment into your lap, because once we've rubbed the palms of our hands together to create warmth, to create friction, then to rest the palms of your hands over your closed eyes and opening your eyes into the warmth from your hands. Drawing your hands slowly down your face so the light can filter through your fingers. Thank you.